Good day, everyone. So today is going to be another backtesting session, and for today, it's going to be just a typical day of learning, typical day of you know reflecting and trying to optimize and refine our systems and practice discipline along the way as well. So I hope you watched the last video because there's a lot of lessons you can get out from that. As long as you really try to reflect and analyze my thought processes and the mistakes I've done. And you can really see there the cost of disobeying your system. The market will always and always punish you. So always follow your systems, guys. Anyways, get an id on this trading day. Currently at November 20, there's like a clear hourly gap here. I assume it's also a clear 15-minute gap somewhere. I like this intermediate 15-minute intermediate low or like equal low actually here. Think we might manipulate there as soon as market opens. Anyways, we only have an orange folder today. I really believe we're gonna just drop down here. Yeah, it is really discretionary as well, guys. I just really trust my discretion that much. I've seen it work so many times, and uh, yeah, it was validated with the FNCN and FE. Call this an inverse value gap. Got this 15 minute also has an equal low until 15 minutes. So this is just so obvious. We're trending lower as well. And we need to take some sort of liquidity before going higher again. So stops just at the high, CP at this low. What's my RR here, by the way? 1.4 RR, let's get it. GP. Just really trust the discretion, guys. Log it in here. Um, GP hit that quickly. Let's log it in as well, why not? It's a win, discretionary, definitely. Not a type of setup I would always take. It just, if the opportunity presents itself, pretty clear to draw, liquidity is pretty clear. There's an SMT that supports it as well as like internal Mech model, like an inversion from value gap. You know, I'll take it. It's not necessarily, high probability, but but just my conviction on it that it would work because I've seen it work multiple times, endless amount of times. But you just gotta build your discretion along the way. We actually went a lot lower. We just started and took hourly. I really prefer we're gonna go all right. Yeah, we really did. So we really flushed forward. So you just get a piece of the pie there. Uh, oh, all right, we're going a lot lower. Not what I necessarily insisted on today. I'm more on like hands off right now since I already got a win on the day. You don't want to give back your profits on the market. I don't like the delivery. All right, that's pretty much just that day for me. Um, it wasn't really good setup that presented itself, apart from the discretionary entry. So let's proceed to the next day. If we get the next trade as a win, that's gonna be done for this episode. Um, so we did the high was taken, if I'm not mistaken. All right, we're already taken. That's already taken. We're currently in a daily gap. I'm looking for like maybe like clear highs here that we might want to manipulate onto, or we're gonna go lower. Right, ES is a lot lower at this point. Mhm. Where are we drawing for? Good, a field 15 in here. I think actually NQ should be on the same track. Yeah, should be on the same track as the ES. I just don't really see NQ. Just expect that S&P. Wow, it's actually good news in the day. I mean, I already played, but what is it? Wow, insane there. Insane recovery. Want to see like a retrace until equilibrium, which we already hit. Yellow 3 minute. Have 5 minutes. We do have a 5 minute. Oh, the 5 minute isn't there anymore. So we have there here a pretty high quality trade here. So this is more like an A plus, A minus type of trade. We have this clear low over here. So target and we'll track ES as we go as well. So what's my thought process of this trade? Basically, I have this huge 5 minute. and also the equilibrium of the leg. You see, tap equilibrium, and price tends to go back to equilibrium. Part is placing on where it tends to go on. In this case, this is also a 5 minute, and respecting that 5 minutes pretty strong. And we had a 3 minute inversion to the downside, so this is a really, 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 really A plus, A plus, A plus model. However, nothing's gonna be a 101. Oh, it's a 101 right there. Alright. Hmm. If I put my stop to this wick high, where was that? Yeah, for me it's valid. It's not being stingy anymore. I've seen this work so many times. It's basically an hourly low. It's called sell liquidity. It's gonna be last trade of the day because I don't believe we're gonna have any more setups after this. This high time conversion because it's a 5 minute, so I want us to flush at this point. Flush, flush, flush. Right here. Get it. Alright, let's see if ES takes that low. Not yet. I can just put myself to break even at this point. So for risk free trade, keep it. That's how it goes. So that's 2 wins of the day. I'll just log this in on my journal. So I'm gonna start logging this in. So the confluence is there. It's really obvious. We are calling from this until 5 minutes. We have the sell side. We have the stream inversion to the downside. Um, over here, just the highest time for inversion. For me, just a really A plus setup. And it was pretty obvious. Just very obvious that we want to go lower. We just really want to go back to equilibrium. And the structure is pretty bearish, in my opinion. And yeah, we just slammed that T right there pretty easily. With a 1.7 RR. What I've said, usually it should respect the inversion. Like sometimes I put my stop here. It really depends on my conviction on how the market is placing. I put it here, but the safest obviously is put the stop there. It's still a 101. But here I was able to squeeze more with a 1.79 7.79 RR, and we hit take profit after how long? 9 minutes. So in this video we had 2 wins, and one was discretionary, and one is really able setup. It's an able setup. Type of trade I'm definitely taking every single time. See what the price sends at the remaining time of the day. Uh, I think it's gonna just flood lower. Not much. So that's pretty much it from that day. Would I have got any setup here? Maybe on this 5 minute inverse. Would that even give a 101? Yeah, it actually did. So just good 101 that would work there. Did you have an SMT on those lows? So get like quick 101 there, but all of this I won't really get any entry here. So I'll just log this in. But yeah, it's pretty much on this episode. It was pretty quick. I learned a lot from our losses on our past videos, and just really just good apply your system and just trust your system, have conviction in your system that it will always, always, always work. Or even if you lose, it's part of statistics. A winning system doesn't mean it's unbeatable, it's perfect, it's 100% win rate. There's no system like that. Always take note that if you follow your system 100% of the time, you'll get that back tested win rate X% of the time. In my case, I have over 70% win rate in this strategy. There are months I have 100% win rate. There's some months I get 60, 70, 80% win rate. There are times I really have really losing months. I have a 25% win rate and negative of the month. But at the end of the year, I'm still on the positive side of the statistics. I'm over 70% win rate. Why would I not follow my system if I really seen it day in and day out work, you know? Just trust your system. In my case, as long as I follow my system 100% of the time, I know that I have an edge in the market and have over 70%, chance on winning that trade as long as I execute my system 100% of the time. That's all for today's video. Always reminding, every time you follow your rules, you will be rewarded. And every time you disobey them, you will be punished. That's all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and learn a lot from it. Peace out.